How's it going? Train with Peter, Tech Tuesdays. We're pre-riding nationals. Just flew into Canmore, feeling like junk, spinning out the legs this morning. Not a bad place to be spinning out the legs. What I want to talk about today was pre-riding courses and trying to think a little more about how the bike's set up versus always thinking lines and how you feel and doing those special intervals. 45 seconds is the key duration, by the way. So what we want to look at with bike setup, you're going to think about tires. And beyond, it's great if you can have, beyond tread patterns, mud, and it's quick, if you can have some different thicknesses. We've been using a lot of really wide 2.2s in the Bontrager XR1s, and it just, especially on a hardtail, it sort of lightens things up a bit, and the rolling resistance, that's a myth. And 45 seconds is the key duration. And then aside from that, you might be fortunate enough to have a couple bikes to choose from, so you want to think about that, as the pros and cons of the hardtail. In my situation, I love ergon grips, so I'm always between for racing, the GX2 and the GA1, which is more of a normal grip, the GA1. And then of course you could alternate bar ends on or not if you're not into ergon, but you probably should be. And then from there, what else can we do? Suspension settings, I guess. So on my hardtail, I just lightened up just at the bottom of the Fox fork. It's either here or there, depending on your fork usually. And then you can play with, how the rebound is, how much air you got in there. And that can really make the difference between bailing a couple times or getting fatigued earlier. So rather than always thinking about, like we were talking about, the couple key intervals or what you're eating and stuff, try and think about the bike setup as well.